It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, French Montana was on the People Everyday podcast, and he spoke about a lot of different things. He had his own issues with addiction, and now he's partnered with Guardian Recovery Services and NAQI Healthcare to provide supervised in-home detox programs for addicts who are looking to get sober. Now, what was the inspiration for this? Here is what French Montana had to say.
Where we lost Mac Miller to a drug overdose. So can you take me through how losing him ultimately, helped lead you to teaming up with Guardian Recovery Network to form NAQI?
In the past 20 years, the overdose level have doubled. I've been thinking about this for a very long time. What can I do to help? And when the Mac Miller thing happened, it just put the icing on the cake. And it was just like, we got to come together and finally make this thing happen. So I met with this lady named Sharice, and we got up with Guardians. They've been doing it for about 15 years. We put it together for about 2 years now, planning, and we finally just opened it up the other day. So I'm very excited and very happy that we can cure people, especially at the comfort of their home.
Yeah, people are private, he said, and so when you go through the problems, you want to stay private, you want to be where you're comfortable. So that's why he decided to partner up and start this service. And he talks about himself being sober and overcoming his own addiction. He said sober is becoming his new high, and the people said he was out of control and had to do what he had to do. It was the hardest thing he ever did in his life, he said, to snatch himself back.
Mm-hmm. That's very noble of French. Salute to French.
Mm-hmm. All right. And congratulations to Vince Staples. He has the Vince Staples Show coming. It's a new scripted comedy series that'll be on Netflix. He's partnering with Kenya Barris for that. And he'll star in this series, and it's loosely inspired by his life. So that's really dope. Congratulations to him.
Dropping include bombs for Vince Staples and Kenya Barris.
Vince Staples said per Deadline, this has been something I've been developing for some time, and I'm happy it's coming to fruition. All right, Tiana Taylor has thanked Janet Jackson for surprising her at her show in London. Can you imagine what that must be like? She said, so London had me in shambles and crying like a full-blown baby. To my day ones, y'all already know what these full circle moments mean to me. The love, the energy, the raw emotions, the vibes, the icon. Janet Jackson, do you hear me? London was unmatched. So she posted a picture of herself with Janet Jackson. It's one of the greatest surprises of her life, she said. Janet Jackson popping out at a Tiana Taylor show. And Nicki Minaj, somebody is selling allegedly a nail from one of her performances at the VMAs. The person in the description said, I was front row in the pit at the VMAs, and Nicki's acrylic nail fell off moments before she started to perform. The crew quickly glued on a replacement. This nail was worn by the Queen, Nicki. Our phones were locked up during filming. However, I have included photos taken before and after the show to prove authenticity. Happy to provide any further evidence if desired. That person is selling that nail on eBay, and it has 27 bids. So far, it's at over $14,000.
Wow. Well, don't think you can put any type of root on that nail because it's acrylic. All right? It won't work. Okay.
All right, and Method Man recently talked about why he's not on the Wu-Tang Clan's New York State of Mind tour. He wanted to make sure he cleared it up. There were all kinds of rumors going around. I saw they added Busta Rhymes to some of the shows, Wu-Tang, Nas.
I seen, yep.
Yeah, Meth isn't there, so here's what he had to say.
I have sacrificed so much over the years to satisfy the fans, but to be dissatisfied or to even blame me for your experience is unfair. My brothers are super duper talented, with or without me. And I'm glad to say at 51 years old, I have options. Not everybody can say that. Love Wu-Tang. Wish I could have been on that tour with them. The booking came at a bad time. I was already booked to do a movie. I'm a very nice guy, but I'm not a pushover. And I will not let anyone disrespect me. I'm a father, a grandfather, a husband, a brother. I have family and I have feelings on top of that.
who can't understand that, though?
Well, I guess they didn't know he had a movie booked.
Well, I wonder who's he talking to, though?
He went on live, or he went on social media.
But as I'm saying, who's he talking to? Who's he responding to?
Because some of the fans were upset that he wasn't at the show, and they thought he just was having issues, so he was clearing it up. He had a booking. He's doing a movie. That's why he's not on the tour.
Yeah, I don't see how people can't understand that.
Well, I think they didn't know. So now he's explaining why he's not there. He would love to be there, but unfortunately the timing didn't work out for him because he's an actor.
And you got to understand, I mean, that's a notable absence, right? When you don't see the mess with the clan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's going to disappoint a lot of people, so I understand that.
Right, and he doesn't want people to feel like he just was a no-show and didn't care. All right, now let's talk about J. Alphonse Nicholson, a.k.a. Lil Murder from P-Valley. Do y'all watch P-Valley? Not yet? All right, amazing show. Well, he was on Tamron Hall, and they were discussing the success of the series, and he got very emotional reflecting on his role, because Little Murder is definitely a standout role on P-Valley that has a lot of people talking all the time.
You live a very quiet life in many ways.
Yeah.
And now here you are on this big journey with this character that people, they didn't know how to react to this guy.
Yeah.
Because of you, and you brought him to life. Why are you crying?
I'm just blessed to be here. You know, this experience, the love that people show you is overwhelming. It's such an honor to be able to bring such a complex story to the table, and to be a representation for any and everyone. I call Little Murder the everyman. And so I'm just crying because, like I said, the love is overwhelming, and being able to step into these shoes and bring Katori's Hall story to light and represent a black woman, it's truly, I'm grateful for it. And the Emmy talk, come on, y'all. It's crazy.
That man appreciates the blessings God has bestowed upon him. I salute him.
And he just launched a foundation also earlier this week, so shout out to him for the great work that he's doing. I had a chance to meet him at the Essence Festival, and y'all know I love P-Valley as well. Shout out to my girl Gigi, who made a guest appearance on this season, which was really exciting for her. A lot of that was inspired by Gigi as well. You know, she created The Last Dance, when strippers do like that last dance before they retire, and so they had that on the show. And you know, they've said, Katori has said that Gigi was an inspiration. So you can check her out on Lip Service too. Okay. All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
And listen, I want to salute to Jid too, man. Dropping the clues bombs for Jid, man. That Forever Story album, phenomenal body of work. Phenomenal body of work. I have that in my rap albums of the year category. And I've been trying to get I've been trying to get them to play Money up here on the radio all morning, but they keep ignoring me because they want to play the same records that are a year old over and over. But eventually we'll get
Who is they?
You, Eddie. Okay, you and Eddie. That's who they is. All right. I done told y'all
Eddie
3 or 4
to send it to
times
you
this
10
morning
times.
to play Money. I did. I said it's on Tidal. It's on Apple. The album is out. He's like, I don't have Tidal.
He doesn't have Tidal.
I don't have Tidal. You got Apple though. But then he's. Oh, you don't got no streaming platforms, Eddie?
No.
Wow. It's 2022 and Eddie don't have no streaming services on his phone.
What about streaming services?
Yes, I stream service. I have it on my phone.
But no screaming services.
All right.
Either way, salute to Jid, the
Shout out
Forever
to Jid.
Story.
Yeah, I was trying to
That
do
young
something
man.
with that Hampton University. Hopefully we can still make it happen.
That
all right?
young man has a phenomenal body of work with the Forever Story. Salute to you.
All right. Well, People's Choice Mix is up next at the Breakfast Club. Good morning.